Amy Ishwood. I'm Head of Motor Engineering and Supply Chain for Davies. Our motor engineering business comprises of a range of services. These start from vehicle assessing services at both desktop and field level, total loss settlement services, right through to large loss accident reconstructions and fire investigations. We believe that our customers are seeking a fact-based independent opinion that will help them to make an accurate and timely decision about how to handle a claim. We seek to deliver that through our team of experts, all of whom are highly qualified and offer a range of skills. Supported by our research facility and our crash testing, we believe we're in a position to deliver that independent opinion. We have over 30 engineers and assessors employed within Davies Motor Engineering, and their skills range from VDA, so vehicle damage assessors with IAEA membership, right through to Masters of Science and Masters of Engineering at the forensic level. Multiple skills and multiple disciplines, and we continue to explore those qualifications through programmes of continual development, both within our in-house training academy and through external institutions.
My name is Mike Hall. I'm Head of Research. This is my research lab here. We investigate vehicle collisions. We support our investigators in the field with any information on physics and maths that they require, and we carry out our own research into aspects of vehicle collisions.
My name is Richard Elwood, investigating serious and fatal road traffic collisions, investigate health and safety incidents from a reconstruction point of view to help a health and safety expert. I also do a lot of failure analysis investigations, looking at the root cause of mechanical failures. My favourite parts of the workload would be failure investigations. So my background is I've done a doctorate in metal fatigue. So I've looked at mechanical failures of vehicles, agricultural equipment and machinery to find the root cause. And usually there's been serious or fatal consequences to these incidents. So it's quite a rewarding job to find out exactly what happened and what caused it.
My name is Philip Hoyes. I'm a chartered engineer and I'm a forensic collision investigator. I'm a Bachelor of Automobile Engineering. I trained as an expert witness with the law school at the University of Central Lancashire, and I've been investigating collisions now for 17 years. Well, a lot of what I'm involved with is investigating collisions. We might do that for the purposes of liability. We might do it to find out the root cause of a mechanical failure, or we can also investigate collisions in terms of occupants and the effects on occupants. I've been involved with occupant kinematics since 2003, when I've done a lot of crash testing focused upon the effects of occupants and occupant injury. And of the 6 papers I've had published, 4 of them relate to occupant kinematics. We're arguably the only company in the country who tests with human live occupants, which is the best way to test in low-speed collisions. And we're only the only company that I'm aware of that's doing research into the effects of car and bus collisions and low-speed car-to-car collisions.
I'm Ian Clark, Forensic Collision Investigator. The most interesting part of the job for me is the variety. No 2 jobs are the same. No 2 jobs have the same complexity. So everything you do is different, which keeps it interesting. Speciality-wise, I enjoy dealing with CCTV and tachograph data, and the sort of the technical electronic side of collision investigation interests me the most. The detail that's required, the in-depth study into CCTV, looking at things frame by frame, determining speeds and those kind of things, keep it interesting, because every bit of CCTV is different. It's not, whilst it's not standard in the way it records, so everyone is different. I also enjoy studying tachographs, which can tell an awful lot about how a vehicle's moved and what point it's reacted relative to an incident, its speed at that point, at what point it brakes, and those kind of things are all things that can be determined from tachograph data, which can be very, very useful in determining how a collision occurred.
My name's Russell Danton and I'm a forensic collision investigator. So I work for the large loss team, and that entails conducting vehicle examinations, locus inspections, so that's out on site, and then also providing initial advice notes and full reconstruction reports. The type of collisions I specialise in are pedestrian impacts and cyclist impacts. I've got a research background from a previous job where I conducted large-scale research projects for Thatcham and Department for Transport and European Commission. Previous job, we went out on scene with a police officer and police force, and we collected data from the road, from the vehicle, from the highway, and we looked at all the vehicle design, highway design, occupant safety design, and then that was to try and develop crash scenarios to test new vehicle technologies.
I'm Dr. Ross Beasley. I'm a chartered engineer and I'm a forensic collision investigator. My role involves the investigation, analysis and reconstruction of vehicle collisions. That's essentially, I do that in order to assess aspects such as the speed of the vehicles leading up to and at the point of collision, the line of sight afforded to the parties leading up to the collision, damage sustained by the vehicles, as well as any possible avoidance of the collision. The main part of my role is the collision investigation, but another aspect is the kind of material failure side of things, and that is something I'm starting to pick up a bit more. You're looking at vehicle failures, things like in the suspension or in axles and things like that, and actually going in and inspecting them and then investigating what is the most likely cause of those failures.
We moved into this facility in March of this year. A decision was made to merge our Burnley and Rye operations into this office here in Preston. What was important about the lab space was that it was functional, and to deliver on that we enlisted the help of Mike Hall, who is our head of research. We asked Mike what he required in terms of a physical workspace, and in addition to that, what we wanted our customers to see when they were finally able to visit us here at the facility. And you'll see from the space that Mike has lots of workroom, the experts have lots of various workspaces, but there's also a visual when our customers arrive that they can look through that window space without having to interrupt the experts whilst they're doing what they're doing.
We were contracted by a major national newspaper to look into the fact that hundreds of Vauxhall Zafira Model Bs were bursting into flames at various times. They wanted us to find out why. Vauxhall, the manufacturer, were claiming the vehicle's owners were at fault or garage was at fault, nothing to do with the design fault. Well, we showed otherwise. Vauxhall were called in front of the Select Committee of Parliament twice, and they had to have 2 recalls. And therefore it was shown that their design was faulty, not the owners and not the garages.